Welcome back, everyone. We're doing a daytime stream. What is that about? Look, you can kind of see light coming in my window up here. Turning down the sound. I know I mentioned last night, I was like, I should just record that intro and then play that so I don't have to futz with the machine at the very beginning of the stream, but I didn't get around to it. Didn't get around to it, and then had some more fun with OBS at the beginning of this stream. It did the exact same thing, where it's like start and it just did nothing. But at least from the experience the other day, I knew it's like, okay, you know, delete the profile directory and let it recreate it, re-import the scenes, and everything should be fine, which is exactly what I did. But I don't know exactly why it's doing that, especially this time, because since I was streaming last night, pretty late actually, I didn't bother to unhook anything. Like, in fact, when I came down to just now, I realized I had just left everything on. Not the games, but like the computer was still on. The mix board was still on. I mean, the only thing I'd done is like turned off the camera and the lights and walked away. So yeah, like everything should have been just ready to go again from last night, but it surely wasn't. So just did a little bit of little scramble, little fire drill there at the very beginning. But hey, at least it only took me like 10 minutes to fix instead of 30, so cool. But yeah, so Belinda had to do some work unexpectedly today, so I've got some time in the middle of the day to do whatever, and I figured, I know that there's some people who are in different time zones that often don't get to watch the streams live, since it's the middle of the night or the middle of them doing something else usually. So I thought, well, why not try and do one in the middle of my day anyway. I think this is the earliest I've been on. I don't remember ever doing a stream like literally in the middle of the day for me, but maybe I did once. But anyway, so figured I'd do it. Let me take a look, see who's here, and say hello. Yeah. A lot of the usual, a lot of the usual suspects. Okay, now mute the attract. Yep, that's what I do. Regen. Evening. Yeah. Hello. All right. I don't have any specific plans for this. Actually, I guess there was a song that got requested last night. What was that? And then it came out after the stream. Oh, it was Dance the Night Away. That apparently you can't session. Because I had Tim here last night, and we were sessioning, and like it didn't show up. That song just didn't show up in the menu. And then I think Nehuen found after the stream that I guess it doesn't let you session that song. So maybe I'll try that one first. Maybe over here. Let's see if it's here at least.
いいアミューズメントパスをタッチしてください。曲を選んでください。
Sure enough. There it is. Well, know why it doesn't let you session this one. It certainly sounds like it has guitar and drums, so I wonder if that's a bug. There's a small chance I could do the expert, but I'm. Let me do a warm up at least.
Yeah, how y'all doing out there? Come on, listen, I'm ready. Come on and dance tonight. You're gonna feel alright. Dance the night away. Come on and dance tonight. You're gonna feel alright when you dance the night away. Feel the swing and let yourself go. That's the music all night long. Feel the rhythm, let your body groove now. Come on, let's get it on. Dance to the music all night long. Shake it to the left, shake it really high, and everybody scream, all right. And dance real free. You just feel the music's energy. You got to feel that beat. So come on, baby, dance with me now. We're gonna dance all night, just wait and see. All night long, you and me. Wait, just come on and dance tonight. You're gonna feel alright when you dance the night away. Come on and dance tonight. You're gonna feel alright when you dance the night away. Feel the swing and let yourself go. That's the music all night long. Feel the rhythm, let your body groove now, yeah.
Oh, look at me missing the last note. Real good. Alright, I didn't look to see if there were any requests already. I'm going to play a couple of songs, I think, just to round this set out, and then I'll go take a look at requests.
You're gonna feel alright. Come on and dance.
That's some... You know, I probably should have played this on Drum Mania. It would have been more appropriate, but oh well. Here we are. Ooh. I didn't have my fingers where I thought they were on the very beginning of that song, and played some bad wrong notes. They were gross.
曲を選んでください。
Oh, good old Cosmic Cowgirl. Nice. Apparently not ready for level 5 yet. Today. Oh, what a lovely rocket. Bye.
また遊んでくださいね。
Do 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 do. Was Giant Slug on this one? Likely. I think so. I think I played it last night, actually. Did I not end up going to Kings Island? We did not. I guess it's remotely. Oh, I need to remember to switch my layouts again now that I'm back playing solo. It's mildly possible we could go tomorrow, but Belinda ended up having to work today. There were some people that had to call off, so she had to work. So we didn't go today. Yeah. So no, just hanging out. Yoko, I think I'm hoping I'm getting that right. That I don't know if you're asking about this cabinet. This is a this is the Guitar Freaks Drummania XG cabinets here. So these came out in what, 2008, 7, something like that. I'm trying to think. Let me see. When did Guitar Freaks XG come out? Oh, really? Much more recent than I thought. 2010. So, yeah. So these cabinets came out in 2010, I guess, along with Guitar Freaks XG, Drummania XG, and they're huge. So these were the XG cabinets, and then there was another. They did a similar set of cabinets like this, where I've explained this before, so I'll be kind of brief. Where Guitar Freaks was the same cabinet, but they deleted the side speakers, and then they added the speakers like they have on Drummania to either side of the marquee. And then Drummania deleted the frame over the top of the stage and everything, but otherwise was basically the same. And then after that, they went to the white cabinets, which are smaller all around. Guitar Freaks went to a single guitar instead of two, and Drummania is just kind of a little bit more compact cabinet. With no stage, so it sits directly on the floor, like old school Drummania did. So that's the short. And let me open up a request document here. Too many things happening. Okay. Oh, Tierra Buena. Okay. The weird speaker-looking character. Yeah, that's Odo Bear. I think is what you're talking about. Also, yeah, that one song that I probably did fail it, honestly. But I'm in event mode, so it'll let me continue. But although I guess it gave me a grade, so maybe I didn't quite fail it all the way. But yeah, I've only been awake maybe an hour. I slept in today, so like my dexterity's not quite there, and I'm not quite. I mean, I'm not great at Guitar Freaks anyway, but I'm definitely playing on a slight handicap for at least the first few minutes of this stream. Can I do more early? I can try. I mean, this is kind of an experiment to see like how it goes. But I certainly don't mind streaming during the day. It just goes like with what schedules end up being. So, but yeah, I can try to do some more. Regen. This is pre-Gitadora. Yeah, yeah. So they did XG, XG2, and XG3, and then Gitadora after that. And actually, there was some overlap because with XG and XG2, I think overlapped with classic Guitar Freaks Drummania, V7 and V8, I think, or is it XG2 and 3? I can't remember exactly. If Termazi's here, he would know. But I know there was some overlap between the old Guitar Freaks Drummania and Guitar Freaks Drummania XG, where they basically shared the same song lists and shared pretty much the same engine and everything. There in the twilight of the classic series and the birth of the XG series. Oh yeah, Alex, you're right. Guitar Freaks 4, Drummania 3, they released that as a single CS game and called it Gitadora. Because up to that point, the Guitar Freaks games and the Drummania games were separate releases. So you would buy Guitar Freaks, or you would buy Drummania. But then with a GF4, DM3, they just slapped it all on one disc, and it's like, here you go, one game. was... I think I've got 3 songs. V7 was XG. Okay, cool. And then V8 was XG2. Okay, I've got 3 songs to go for the next set, so I'm going to go ahead and play that, and then I'll come back. Boop.
E アミューズメントパスをタッチしてください。曲を選んでください。
Is this what I'm looking for? Yeah.
何度を選んでね。
Oh my goodness. Why is that so hard? Well, I'm gonna be a wuss and play the basic. I can turn on my brain for this one.
曲を選んでください。
Alright. That wasn't terrible. And then someone asked for Giant Slug? Is it in here? There it is.
何度を選んでね。
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yo, what's up with your obesity? Now can't you see? You got problems, yo, and I can even help you solve them. Just take a second, a minute to look at yourself. You're on the road to real bad health, boy, you're slow, you fail, and you can't get up. It ain't easy to tell, you're just a giant slug. Fast, so get it, back it up. The tempo, boy, back it up. Pick it fast, so get it, back it up. The tempo, boy, back it up. Pick it fast, so get it, back it up. The tempo, boy, back it up. Pick it fast, so get it, back it up. The tempo, boy, back it up. Giant, S-O-U-G, for you I got one sympathy. Like other kids who don't run and play, you rather stay home and eat all day. Some of this, some of that, you just don't care. No wherever this food is, soon to disappear on the table. Boy, back on up, when nobody would call you a giant slug.
Okay.
また遊んでくださいね。
Alright. I had to scroll back a little bit in the chat to find where I left off. Notice that the drum pads light up in sync with the notes in the demonstration mode. It's true. Yeah, they have full control over them. Like, obviously they light up when you hit them, but also they can make them light up whenever they want. Oh god, all the subtitles for the games. They are so crazy. Great English. Sad how they didn't make CS releases of everything between Guitar Freaks 5 and 11. I mean, man, they really dropped the ball on CS releases of everything, it feels like. We missed out on so many things. Well, I mean, we in America missed out on basically everything, but like even Japan, they quit making CS mixes of a lot of the games. No, do you like how I spin the drumstick? You know, it's actually funny. I think what you're seeing is, I mean, it's a little bit of flair, but it's also a little bit of timing for me, because there's a certain like symbol pattern where. Oh, speaking of which, I guess I need to switch the layout, don't I? Boop. There's a certain symbol pattern where the next hit is gonna come up a little bit later, and it's just easier for me to get the stick out of the way, and just like a swing around is like just the right amount of time. So I'm actually using that as kind of a timing mechanism in addition to it does look kind of cool, but it's interesting because not having, like, I'm not trained to play drums at all. Like, everything I know about playing drums is from this game, or possibly from like observing drummers, in bands, and it's interesting how many of the techniques and things that if you watch a drummer play, that seem like they might just be showing off, and sometimes of course they are, but how much some of those things are actually, it's like that's the easiest way to do it, or there's actually a specific reason to do it that way because it's more convenient or easier, especially like cross sticking. It's like it seems counterintuitive that you would take like your right hand and hit the cymbal over on the left or hit the hi-hat over on the left, but it actually works out that that's the easier thing to do most of the time, because you want to keep your left hand on the snare, running a regular rhythm, and so it's your right hand that's free. And if you wanted to try and switch, you'd be like having to move your left hand over and then bring your right hand in to fill in because your left hand is gone. So yeah, it's interesting how that works sometimes. And but don't take my advice because I'm not a real drummer and I might just be making all that shit up. But hey Jay, you're here. Hello. So, in general, there's of course some outliers here and there. In general, I'm usually good on Guitar Freaks up to a level 5, and I'm usually good on Drum Mania up to a level 6, usually. Like I said, there's some outliers in both directions. Like, there are some songs that are rated easier that I can't do for one reason or another, and there's a few songs that are rated higher, in the 6s on Guitar Freaks, on Drum Mania, for instance, or in the 5s on Guitar Freaks that I can do. And in theory also, like, especially right now while I'm, actively playing, I might actually be getting a little bit better. So yeah, that's just to give you an idea. So if you pick a song, if you pick a song that is above those levels, there's a good chance that I'm going to fail it or play it poorly or wuss out and play the basic. Oh, you're talking about the key sounds in Gitadora. I also on Drum Mania, it's like sometimes you'll hit a drum pad and it just makes some random sound. It's like that's not even a drum. Never mind that drum. I always like when they patch a cowbell in. That's fun. Yeah, I do not have I don't have EMUs running on these machines right now, so maybe later. but I have not. I have not gotten it hooked up to anything yet. Okay, alright, good. Some new requests. We got Fairy Tales. Ogia. Yeah, Yoko, I'm not scanning an EMU's pass because it's not connected to anything. It will not work. Over there, the basic charts are both in the 6 range. I mean, I can try it. But yeah, here I'll demonstrate just for fun. So yeah, if I do this.
ただいま回線が混雑しています。再度お試しください。
Basically, server unavailable. Okay.
イアミューズメントパスをタッチしてください。曲を選んでください。
Interesting. There was Fairy Tale and there's Fairy Tales, which I believe you requested Fairy Tales plural, so that's what I'm gonna play. Oh boy. Do I dare the? You know, let's play the bass. I'll have a. I feel slightly more confident about a 5.1 than a 5.7. Switch layout, did I? I love how the menu like just gets all goobered up, and it takes it like a second to snap into place or whatever. I don't know.
何を選ぶねギター
सबसे कमाल ओ मेरी जान प्यारी में ना तू मेरे दिल में अकेले ना तू ये कहना मैं तुझको न सताना तेरे लिए मेरा दिल और जान है कुर्बान पास आओ ना जी मान जाओ ना जी यूं सताओ ना जी प्यार जताओ ना जी मेरा जानो मेरी बात सुनो बात मेरी मानो तू है मेरा जानो मेरा ये ख्याल कि तू ही तो है दुनिया में सबसे कमाल ओ जियो मेरी जान
One miss. Weird. Alright. Brazilian anthem, eh?
曲を選んでください
This is me contemplating playing a 5-4-5. What the hell? What's the worst thing that'll happen? I'll fail it and hurt all of your ears. I was expecting it to be. So either that one's rated, like, overrated, or I'm getting better at Guitar Freaks. Hopefully the latter.
また遊んでくださいね
Do. Garf's GF6 DM5 is notorious for ratings being too high or too low. Yeah, well, that one seemed overrated to me. Like, I expected to struggle a lot more on a 545, but breakdown on drums. Okay, I believe that will just happen to fall into a drum set. A drum set. Haha. I'm just going to skip the big layout and go straight to drums. I shouldn't jinx myself. I've definitely forgotten to change the layout several times doing these streams. But so far I have not had the layout on the entirely wrong game. Like, I'm usually just in the wide view while I'm playing one or the other, or I haven't switched back to the wide view while I'm talking. But so far I haven't, like, played Guitar Freaks while the Drumania view was on, or vice versa. So, cross fingers that I don't do that, because that would be the worst. But, I make mistakes, so, you know, it could happen. But I'll try not to. Alright, so it's almost an hour, eh? Sounds coming out of the drum pads. Boing! I know I played this on an earlier stream. I can't remember if I played drums or guitar though.
かない
ステージクリア。ニューレコード。曲を選んでください。
One second. Looking to see where I'll find dead ball to home run. Looks like Gitadora sort? Maybe? Yes. In Gitadora. Okay. Can't do it by... I'm not smart enough to alphabetize in Japanese, so... There we go.
何度を選んでね。
Wow, that's quite a jump between advanced and extreme. Alright, I'm not ready for a 7.5. I know that for sure.
クリアユニコード
It's like a jump scare at the end there. Phrase combo.
また遊んでくださいね
All right. I played guitar to Moonlight Walking. Well, good. I'm glad I played the other side now, then. Just recording all your requests here. There's a few. All right. Have I ever put Guitar Hero Live on Gitadora? The answer to that is no. In fact, I've never even played Guitar Hero Live. I have played Guitar Hero 1. That's the only... I've played Guitar Hero 1. Like, when it first came out, I got it, and I was like, yeah, this game's cool. And I played it, and I was kind of just done with it. Like, I was like, well, I played it, that's fine. And then, like, all the sequels came out and all that stuff, and I just never really did it again. And I've played Guitar Hero Arcade, which I think is based on Guitar Hero 3, if I'm not mistaken. But, yeah, I don't even know what it would take to get Guitar Hero to run on these. And honestly, I don't care that much. But, I don't know. I mean, Guitar Hero is fine. Like, I don't dislike it. I just never really got into it. I think, like I've said before, like, the drums have always been more fun to me. I didn't really care for original Guitar Freaks because of the design of the guitar. I like it more now, but I still like Drum Mania more. So, and I know Guitar Hero, I think, didn't it add drums like Rock Band did at some point, but I don't know. I just never got back into those. And again, that a lot of that is kind of like I just wasn't really buying console music games because I have a basement full of arcade music games, so it just didn't seem like necessary, I guess. But anyway, all right, I'm gonna... Oh, hey, look at that. Almost blew it. But I didn't. I remembered. Switch back over
イヤ
here.
ーミュー
We're
ズメント
gonna
パスをタッチしてください
do... I like that I just said I'm going to switch back over here, and then I looked at this at the request list, and the song is over there.
曲を選んでください
Holy moly, alright. A 6 on basic. This was the one that you were saying. Well, let's see.
何を選んでね。
I guess I could do the bass. And of course, you know, most of these games, like a 6 on basic would be easier than a 6 on extreme, for instance. But still, a 6 is a 6, so,
ベース。
yeah, let's try the bass. I don't want to punish myself or you that much. That lead guitar, which interestingly is coming all from the other side, because the game was playing it on the other side. So any of you listening in stereo, on a stereo set right now, or headphones for goodness sake, it was all over there. Boy, that guitar line sounded like it was going to be rough. I was like, man, I'm glad I'm not playing that.
曲を選んでください。
Alright. Remix of Right on Time.
何を選んでね。ギター。
Come
What was the other song I played earlier that was 5 something or other, and I was like, it didn't seem that hard. This felt exactly as hard as I was expecting it to be, even on basic. It's just like, wow, okay. Muddled my way through that one. Let's see. Work Praise Blues. Oh, you're gonna make me do it. I'm gonna do a swing song on guitar. Whoops. Fun. Shoo-doo-doo. Our game. Why bother getting the stripped down home versions when you can have real deals in home? But we have Guitar Hero at home. Guitar Hero at home. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of well, I mean, to be fair, I just spent the last couple of months playing all the all the Wii versions of DDR on at home, and I had a great time. Like, they were really fun. Now, I guess to be fair, I was also playing them on an arcade machine, so you know, whatever. But like I'm not hating on the home version stuff at all. Like, that's not my intent. It's just you know, I've made the investment to get arcade machines, so I probably should use them? Question marks. So yeah, like the motivation for collecting the home version stuff is just lower for me. It's not that I dislike it necessarily. I just, you know, it's just lower down on the list. And you know, if I'm gonna play a music game, I probably should just come down here and do it. Although I did start playing Rocksmith some years back, thinking, hey, maybe I can actually learn to play a real guitar. But I didn't get very far in it. It was neat. It was a neat idea, at least. But I was borrowing Belinda's guitar because she can play guitar. I cannot. But man, her guitar is a tank. I think it weighs like what an old Guitar Freak's controller weighs. It's just like this solid wood bodied thing. It's just like boom. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. Captain's Voyage guitar, tons of walls no matter what difficulty you pick. Sounds about right. The age of motion controls. Guitar wailing being done by the power motion. It's true, actually. There's accelerometers in these guitars, so there's a whole. Oh look, I didn't switch the layout. But hey, I can actually show that. I think I can. Is it in here? Yeah. So, you can see there's a whole sensor, there's a whole accelerometer. Like, it can tell what the position of the guitar is in 3 dimensions. It's crazy. Like, it's so overbuilt for simple wailing anyway. Apparently on XG, which I've never played, but apparently on XG it did have things in the game where like you could wail in different ways, like pulling back or pulling up or pointing down and doing different things with the guitar, which is I guess why they put this sensor in there. But yeah, that seems to be all gone in Gitadora. It's just like, well, just wail, you're fine, it's fine. I don't even know if the white cabinet guitars still maintain that sensor or if that's unique to the XG cabinets, but I've only played on a white cabinet a couple times, and I've never gotten to like get into it like this, so I don't know what they do, but so yeah, true. Very true motion controls. Guitar Hero at home, shoehorn in something about Rock Revolution. Yikes! Can I play Prey at some point? Yes, I will put it in the list. Yeah, Peachy, don't worry about it. About breakdown, I like breakdown, so I'll totally play it. It's coming up in the next set anyway. So, do the Gitadora guitars have a strap? You mean just like the guitar strap? This thing? Is that what we're talking about? Which reminds me, Tim adjusted this one last night. I should probably put it back a little bit. There we go. I'm not sure what you're asking about the strap there, Nehuen. Okay. Let me switch over to Drum Mania And let's play some... Let's play some more songs. I think Alex asked for Susie in the Time Machine, which is a long... I don't know if it's going to make... Well, you know what? In event mode, it'll probably let me play a long and then 2 shorts anyway.
いいアミューズメントパスをタッチしてください。
I think in normal mode, if I played a long, then I would only get 1 more song, but...
曲を選んでください。 カットを選んでね。アドバンス。
I
曲を選んでください。
That's pretty good. Enjoyable. Alright, breakdown. Not that breakdown, this breakdown.
何を選んでね。
As I recall, this has an arm-wrecking hi-hat part. Yeah, that whole middle section where it's just like wailing on the hi-hat. But yeah. Good song. Always like that one.
また遊んでください。
Oh no, I guess it only lets you play 2 if you play along. Even in event mode. Well, that's okay. Okay. Hold on, I'm trying to catch up with the chat here. Go Maniac, eh? Do I need to play that on drums or do I need to play that on guitar? You're daring me, so it sounds like it's hard. Oh, just cuz? Okay, that's fine. Let's see, where are we at? We're at about an hour and a half. Okay. I've got 1, 2, 3 more sets worth of songs queued up. So let me get to those. I can definitely go to 2 hours. At that point, I'll decide how much longer I want to go, though. Yeah. Just a second. I'm looking to see where I'm going to find the next song in the list. Okay, try boost re-evolve. Oh, and I'm remembering to change my layout because I'm smart. Sometimes I'm allegedly smart. Okay. Some baby metal, eh? Alright. I don't think I'm ready for a 6.4. So we'll just hang back here in the 3 land.
Chocolate.
Man, if I was photosensitive, I think I would have been seizure bound from all the flashing in that, from all the strobing in that video. But then clearly I'm not, because like everything in this basement flashes all the time, so lucky me, I guess.
曲を選んでください。
Holy moly. Well, I will try the 6 basic. Hope for the best. That's kind of wild.
曲を選んでください。
Pulling out all the hard songs I see. That's fine. Oh, I did it! I'll explain that in a second. you might have heard that like buzz sound early in the song. So this game, in my experience, for whatever reason, the very first time you use the wah pedal, it's like that effect isn't loaded or something strange, and it just like glitches out, and it's like, and then every other time, like from then on, like in a boot, it'll be fine. So like, until I turn the machine off, I can use that pedal all I want and it'll work correctly. Obviously, I kept using it the rest of the song and it was fine. But yeah, that very first time, it just like glitches. It's like a bug, I guess. And I suppose it's not that big of a deal because you figure probably, you know, in your average arcade, you turn the machine on in the morning, and yeah, I guess it'll maybe happen to the first person that plays the game, and then you know it's good for the next 12 to 14 hours that you're going to be open. So like, who cares? I guess. Holy moly, you guys are chatting up a storm here. I gotta scroll way back to find where we left off. Ah, here we go. Oh yeah. Baby Metal. What a funny game. What a funny band. What a fun band. Is there a difference between an XG controller and a Guitar Hero one? Guitar Hero has the whammy bar, right? Otherwise, they're relatively similar, I think. Talking about SSR mode in third mix DDR. Fun, fun. Left, left, left. Right, right, right. Left, right. I think is the code. Yeah, Pichu, the lights when you wail. I mean, the only reason I got this cabinet is just because it is so flashy. Like, I love the look of it. I mean, I'm glad it's been really fun to play, so I'm not disappointed at all. But yeah, what they did with the lights is just great. I'm so pleased. Yeah, Pichu, you heard that glitch in the thing. I explained that what's going on, but yeah, that pedal just it screws up the very first time you use it, and like I said, I just turned these machines on and immediately went to stream, so I hadn't played it all yet today. So I was wondering if it was going to glitch out like that, but I thought, well, let's just do it. And I'm like, yep, there it is. All right. I see Nehuen's next request. Nandafuro 55. I think let me go with so I've got 1, 2, and then I've got 2 more sets already up. So what's that? Guitar, or this one will be drums, guitar, drums. Okay, so I think I've got a spot for 1 more song, and then I'm probably gonna wrap this one up for today, because that'll take me to probably 2 hours 15, somewhere in there, maybe 2.5. So if you want to, if someone makes 1 more request, I'll write it down, and then I'm probably going to close requests for now. But let's see. Okay, I gotta switch to Drum Mania. Ding. And then here we go.
いいアミューズメントパスをタッチしてください。曲を選んでください。
So we're looking for extreme grade.
何度を選んでね。アドバンス。
Alright, I will attempt the 5-7. Hopefully I'm up to this. Y'all saying about drills? Holy crap. I know you were talking about DDR, but man. Alright. On in fuller, okay? That. That was actually really fun. Oh, okay, I gotta look up this next one because it's playing into my illiteracy. So we're going to Gitadora. That's pretty fun.
また遊んでくださいね。
Is right on time in this mix. Well, we played the Victor. We played the remix of it earlier in this stream, and I actually played Right on Time in session mode, the original Right on Time with Tim in last night's stream. So it is here. Yes. I don't know. I mean, I guess I can do it. I can, I'll do it because when I did it last night on drums, I played the advance, which I'm used to playing. I'm used to playing the advance chart on Classic Drummania, and I know it has those like hi-hat rolls, but they weren't in they weren't in it on this one. So I'm wondering if they like saved that for the expert chart. So maybe I'll try it. I'll try it and see what happens. Peachy, you said the result screen sounds are different between guitar and bass and drums. That's interesting, and I haven't even noticed that. I'm not paying attention. The announcer is how you imagine Odo Bear sounds like. Does that make Odo Bear a girl? Isn't the announcer female, I think? Listen to me not paying attention at all. You love how I headbang? You know, it's hard. It's hard not to. Like, when you're getting into a song, you just want to get into it. Let's see. You like how it says bye when you're done playing? It is cute. Okay, it looks like I've got 2 more sets left to do. We've got 6 more songs, 6 more requests, so let me switch over to Guitar Freaks, and we'll get these started and be on our way.
いいアミューズメントパスをタッチしてください。曲を選んでください。
So first up was Pray. Alright, I'll try a 5. Be brave. Might have spent too much time screwing around with the effector pedals and not enough time actually playing the song well. Sorry. All right. Pretty good song. Oh boy. So this is Go Go Maniac. This is the one that I was dared to play. Was it dared because I'm gonna get content ID'd on this? How about that? A full combo. Maybe the first time ever. Fun. Bye. Holy crap. I can hear the cats running around upstairs. I don't know if you can hear that in the mic, but it's just like... Yeah, Jay, I think I've closed requests for now. I'm gonna finish up this last set that I have, and then I'm gonna quit for today. I almost said tonight, but I guess it's still day, right? But don't worry, I'll be back. I'll be back again before too long, and I'll probably actually next stream will probably still be Matixx, because I think I'm gonna do the same thing that I did with Triboost Re-Evolve and play all of the songs that are gonna go away. When we get to X-Chain, so I want to make sure I get those played, and but that means I got to play Matixx one more time. Darn. So it'll be you'll have a chance to make some more requests. You thought it'd be funny to see me play that song? I don't know it. It was fun, though. I enjoyed it. Okay, so I have one more set on Drum Mania to do, and then we'll wrap this up for tonight. Today. Boy, force of habit. Okay. Did I... Yes, I switched to the correct layout.
いいアミューズメントパスをタッチしてください。曲を選んでください。
trying to remember how to navigate with the drums. Holy crap. Do I try a 6? Sure. Wish me luck. Well, I'm glad I tried it at least. It was fun. It was actually really fun. Some of it was out of my ability level, but some of the kick drum parts especially were just like some tricky rhythms that I wasn't. But overall, pretty fun. Hold on. Let me see. Where I'm gonna find this one. V. Okay. There we go. Alright. This could be bad for me. Okay, that bar never came back. So that was a fail. I don't know if the other one where my bar ran out over on Guitar Freaks, but I brought it back. If it was still a fail, I like how it gives you a grade anyway, instead of, you know, instead of an E. Because I think that's what DDR does, right? If you fail, but it lets you continue playing, you're just going to automatically get the E. But, whatever.
曲を選んでください
That one had a lot of hi-hat pedal, a lot of left foot pedal that I'm really bad at. So it was definitely tripping me up for sure. So right on time.
何個を選んでねエクストリーム
Let's see what this looks like on Extreme. Doing all the hard stuff this set, apparently. This is what I was expecting. That's what I was talking about last night, where that song is just like hi-hat rolls pretty much the entire time. It is so easy to get like off the rhythm and get off on the wrong, because it does have the little was it the snare or the tom hits where you're like rolling and then you have to like quickly, you know, hit with your right hand and then come right back on. If you are on the wrong hand, then of course you're screwed, because it's like you're having to, you know, hit and then hit and then hit again with the same hand, and it's just like, ah! But, yeah. I practiced this one a lot back in the day, and I got decent at it. I haven't played it in a while, though, so it's not surprising to me that I didn't do great. But that is the chart that I was expecting last night and didn't get. So I'm glad it got requested again, because it's good to know that it's actually on the expert chart, or the extreme chart in here. So.
また遊んでくださいね
Or either that, or I'm totally misremembering and it was on the extreme chart in Classic Drummania as well, but I don't think so. I think if I recall, it was on the extreme chart in Classic Drummania too, but then there were even more things going on, and it's just like, ah! But okay. Let me flip back over to the main layout, and I'm gonna kind of read out to the end of the chat here. Are you the only one that hears Otobes instead of Advance? Yeah. It's you know how it is. Pronouncing things in katakana, it gets a little weird sometimes. Dora is secretly in the game. Gitadora the Explorer. Oh man, that's I might steal that. I might steal that as a pun for the for a future stream. Because we had your Gitadorable before, right? But I don't know. Do do do. Yikes. Hi-hat stream decks. Yep, exactly. Alright. I think I'm getting close to the end of the chat here. Okay, so yeah, and you mentioned flash beats. So after when I'm wrapping up the Gitadora streams, I think I'm gonna have Tim back and we'll play some flash beats because I haven't gotten there's some video of flash beats on my channel from years and years ago when I first got it. In fact, it's actually me and Tim playing then too. But I haven't done any video of flash beats in quite a long time. So I might take a quick, do one quick Flash Beats stream before I move on. Well, after Gitadora, before I move on to something else. Only because I think it should be relatively easy to do. Like, most of the equipment's over here, right here, by it already anyway. So I can just kind of, move a camera in there. There's no screen, so there's nothing to capture. I can try and pull an audio feed. That probably shouldn't be too hard. But it should be just one or two cameras and just play it. So, and there's only 15 songs in this game total, so we could probably just go through them all and be done. But I know I'm guessing very few people have gotten to see how this game plays or works because they're pretty rare. I have only ever seen. Well, before I got my machine, I had only ever seen one in public before, and it was broken, so I didn't get to play it. And then I think since I've had mine, I've seen one more. So I just don't see them very often, and I imagine that that's the case for most of you as well. But it's pretty cool game. I would say that Flash Beats is the best competitive music game. And I say that because if you think about all of the other music games that are, two-player, even though you're competing against each other oftentimes, like in Versus and DDR or something like that, you don't really have any effect on the other player. It's not it's just see who can do better. But it doesn't really make any difference that you're playing at the same time. Whereas this game, you are in direct competition with each other because it works kind of like Pong or air hockey. So it's what you do is what your opponent has to respond to, and that makes it pretty interesting. There's a lot of depth to this game. It's really simple when you if you first start playing it, you're like, oh yeah, it's a really simple game, and then once you start seeing some of the strategy and the depth in the game, it gets really interesting. So I think it's a good idea that we do a stream of this at some point in the near future. But anyway. Oh, are the Flash Beats videos one of the most popular? Yeah, I that doesn't surprise me. Well, number one, they've been out there a long time. But number two, I think there's just so little little available that if you happen to be looking for it, you're bound to come across mine because there just isn't that much else. Yeah, we could possibly get Termazi and Tim here at the same time. We could do actual like a 3-player session. You can get guitars and bass, and drums all going at the same time. We'll see. Now that more people are getting vaccinated, and it's starting to become safer, I'm definitely looking forward to having people over more often. So hopefully these won't all be solo streams from here on out. Reflect Beat can be seen as competitive. Yeah, that's probably true. I don't know. I've only played Reflect Beat like maybe twice, and I didn't I kind of understood it, and I was only playing by myself, so like I didn't really get into it, and I haven't gotten back to it to really play with it, so I don't know a ton about it. But from what I understand, I guess you're right. It could be competitive. It could be considered competitive. Hey, there's Tim. Were your ears burning? We were just talking about you. Do I remember my Sayonara Heaven on 2DX video? Holy crap, that's like the very first video in my channel, isn't it? And I love how it's in like the worst possible resolution. So anyway, yeah, I'm actually just wrapping up. We were talking about Flash Beats and possibly having more than one person over and doing like 3-person Guitar Freaks Drum Mania. But yeah, possibilities. Lots of things we could do. So anyway, okay, so I think that's going to do it for me for today. Thanks again, as always, for watching. Hope you had a good time. It seems like this daytime works for a lot of people, at least on the weekend for sure. I think maybe on the weekends I'll try and do more daytime streams. I know a lot of you are probably in school during the day, during the week, so that might not be the best. But I don't know. I'll try and change it up some more and hit different times of day and see what happens. So, but this seemed to work out pretty well. I know we got at least a couple of people in that I know have lamented in the past that they aren't able to play or aren't able to watch live usually because it's super late or super early for them. So anyway, so with that, I'll just say have a great rest of your day, and hope to see you next time. Bye.